This is the 26th video in my series on three-phase power transformers. In this video, we'll be looking at delta-delta examples of using three-phase transformer clock system vector nomenclature. This is just a small portion of my course entitled Electrical Three-Phase Power Transformer Fundamentals. You can access this course and my other courses on my Stan Store at this web address. Now let's look at a delta-to-delta configuration. We have already studied this configuration with the primary windings connected like this. It would produce these phase-to-phase voltages on the primary side. With the secondary windings connected in a similar fashion, it would produce voltages that would look like this. The red to white primary voltage is in phase with the secondary red to white voltage. The white to blue is in phase with the white to blue, and the blue to red is in phase with the blue to red, primary to secondary, of course. In general terms, we might say that the primary is in phase with the secondary. So the clock face nomenclature would tell us that the primary is in phase with the secondary, such that this delta-delta connection would be DD0. Now this delta-delta connection could have a variation of 6 different secondary connections if you wanted to go through them all. I'm not going to do this at this point because we've already done that exercise with a star-star connection. However, I will look at one, which is fairly simple. What would happen if we reversed the secondary terminals of this delta-delta connection? The phasors of the secondary would be reversed, giving us this phasor configuration, meaning that the red to white primary voltage is 180 degrees out of phase with the red to white secondary. The white to blue is 180 degrees out of phase with the white to blue primary to secondary, as is the blue to red primary 180 degrees out of phase with the blue to red secondary. And in general terms, we would say that the primary is 180 degrees out of phase with the secondary. The clock face nomenclature would then be DD6, indicating this 180 degree phase shift. This video is part of my Electrical Technical Information series. In this series, I'll be covering essential topics to help you understand electrical systems. Be sure and stay tuned, as I will also, from time to time, be reviewing electrical products that, in my opinion, are worthy of paying attention to. This address will give you access to the supplier of the aforementioned type products. It is also a connection to obtain a free copy of my 24-page three-phase transformer workbook, which will serve as a quick reference and reminder of technical calculations that you may need. This address, of course, is case sensitive. I'll spell it out and make sure that you have it right. Everything up to the first number is lowercase. That is lowercase https://bit.ly/3, then uppercase U, uppercase G, a lowercase j, uppercase B, uppercase I, and lowercase g. One of those amazing and versatile products is the 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐀 Delta Pro Ultra, which can be modified to suit any homeowner's needs, operating virtually silent, and when paired with the 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐿 Smart Home Panel 2 is extremely versatile. The 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐿 Home Panel 2 ties any and all of your standby power equipment together and will control them efficiently. It will even control your connection to the utility grid to make sure you're only using the least expensive power, switching to your standby power during those expensive time of use rates. In order to view the full range of 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐂𝐋𝐀 products and obtain a free copy of my three-phase transformer workbook, check into this web address and simply provide your email address, which will guide you to browse the full extent of their products. There is no cost or commitment for viewing, and by providing your email address, it will allow me to keep you posted on future videos, courses, and 𝐃𝐈𝐒𝐂 products. Before I end this video, I want to repeat the connection to obtain a free copy of my 24-page three-phase transformer workbook, which will serve as a quick reference when working on my courses and quizzes. It is also a handy reference and reminder of technical calculations required in your daily job requirements. Finally, here is the link to all of my electrical courses, which are located in my stand store.